I'd say probably our biggest bread and butter right now. We funded roughly about 330 million last month as a company. So we're pretty much up there with a lot of those main competitors. Our pricing on our DSCRs right now is extremely competitive.
Give me an idea. Give me what you compared. Give me an idea. I
So
know there's a
I just ran a scenario yesterday where the floor rate was 6.125.
wow,
6.875, the person was getting almost 2.3 bait on
wow.
80% purchase.
That's very good.
Now, here's another thing we do that sets us apart from everybody else, especially Kyle and I. Kyle and I kind of came up with this, and everybody's kind of like taking it from us because it's been so successful for Kyle and I. So if you have a purchase on a DSCR, I don't need you to tell me what the 1007 is going to come in at. You just give Kyle the address. We'll run an air DNA for you. So if the air DNA comes back and it qualifies them for with one or better DSCR, you don't need a 1007. We just get an appraisal and we use our air DNA to qualify you. Which takes
And
a lot of guesswork out of it.
hold on. This program is available for everyone.
Yeah, it's on purchases only on DSCR purchases.
No, but let's say, can I check it myself before I even go to you?
I don't know if you have the ability to run air DNA, but
This is my question. Yeah.
so what happens is you would just send Kyle the address and say, "Hey, Kyle, my client's thinking of purchasing this property. Can you run the air DNA?" Kyle will run the air DNA for you, send you the format so you have it in front of you with your client. Say, "Hey, this is generating $4,500 a month in rent. So yeah, you're going to DSCR easy. So let's move forward with the purchase."
You know, you're giving me food for thought, and I'll tell you what it is. For example, there is a client of mine who wants to sell 4-unit building.
Correct.
And I brought real estate agent to introduce it to him, and we're discussing for how much it can sell. But now, if I'll just give you the address and you run me this, how do you call it? What?
Air DNA.
Air DNA. What it stands for?
It's just the company name that does the short-term rentals. I don't know if it's means anything or it's just their company name.
Air DNA. Okay. So now, if you will tell me that whatever number it's going to be, this will determine the buyer who can buy it for how much. So it's reverse service, which is great. I want to use it to offer to the real estate agents this.
And then another thing I do for you too, which Kyle and I came up with also too, is so one of the things that one of the most kind of like frustrating things for people when they do bank statement loans is the following. You sit there, you take 2 or 3 hours, you calculate the bank statements, the underwriter gets it and says, this doesn't count, this doesn't count, this doesn't count. So what we do now for you is the following. If you have a bank statement loan you want to do, so you can determine what your income is going to be and what your DTI is, we have the same program that our underwriters have. So if you send Kyle 12 or 24-month bank statements, within about 15 or 20 minutes, we send you back an Excel spreadsheet and tell you, this is exactly what our underwriters is going to give you for income. So it takes all the guesswork out of it for you.
Hold on, it takes you 15 minutes. I can do it in 10 minutes.
Yeah, 15 minutes of a deal. Normally it comes really quick.
Yeah, no, that's good service.
And the nice thing is once we have that program in the system, let's say we ran the bank statements for ABC Financial, David Jones. So our underwriter says, "Oh, that the bank statements are already run. Yep, that's what we're using. We're good to go." So then we don't have the issue with the DTI or anything.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's good to know too. Okay, you see, this is what I said at the beginning. It's repetition is mother of learning.
Correct. I agree.